How is it going, YouTube? Most Sports Network here tonight with a bit of a happier video after the Braves game last night where they lost the Mets and lost Mike Soroka for the season now officially. We get to talk about something happier. The Braves defeated the Toronto, Buffalo, whatever you want to call them, Blue Jays 10-1 tonight at Truist Park. Great game overall, complete game by the team. Got to start with the pitching, obviously. After Soroka, that devastating injury, Max Fried stepped up, and it was awesome. Fried pitched 6 innings tonight of 1-run ball, that only run scored by Vlad Guerrero Jr. with that whole young, promising, to say the least, Blue Jays offense. Only allowing 1 run is a great feat for this team, and I have to give a lot of credit to Max Fried. He pitched a great game. And then we go to the bullpen. Some flawless baseball tonight. Love what you see from Josh Tomlin. I think he should be in line to replace Soroka as the starter. If Anderson or Davidson are ready to go, like I talked about, they'll probably get that chance. But I'd love to see Tomlin get that chance to start like he did in Cleveland. He's pitched flawlessly, still a 0 ERA since the beginning of the year, so I'd love to see that. Other than him, Chad Sobotka got back to his form, and the bullpen didn't allow a run tonight, so awesome there. Only 1 run allowed, again, that was by Max Fried, so great pitching performance tonight. And then offensively, the Braves definitely got to Shoemaker for the Blue Jays. He allowed 6 runs, 3 of those runs by a Austin Riley home run. Good to see him back doing things. And then you got runs from Tyler Flowers and Matt Adams to start the game, 2 home runs from them. So great stuff that you love to see early on by those guys, not guys you'd necessarily think to score runs for this team. That's 5 of those runs by unlikely heroes. And then Ronald Acuna with a great slide. Freeman, I believe, hits a ball to the infield, played in infield, and Acuna runs home and slides in so quickly. He's such a fast player, and that was a run that probably shouldn't have been. So an extra run for the Braves, making the game seem more out of reach for the Blue Jays. So great overall, and then when Font, the reliever, came in the 8th inning, it was over for the Blue Jays at that point. Braves crushed them, added another 4 runs, and made it 10-1. So great stuff. Most of the players were involved. Inciarte got a hit. Camargo got a hit. So really excellent stuff from the offense, stuff you really like to see. There was a downside to the game tonight, and that was potential injuries we see from the team. Matt Adams was running to first base, and it looked like something with his hamstring happened. So Snitker after the game said there's a good chance he's headed to IL. So that's a bit concerning. A solid DH for this team headed to IL isn't great. And then also Ozzie Albies hasn't looked like himself. He's been having wrist problems, we've heard, and it sounds like there's a good chance he might end up going to the IL as well, which is Ozzie's a great defensive second baseman, and when he's on, he led the NL in hits last year, so offensively he can get it done. Right now he's been struggling, and I think it's that wrist injury that's doing it for them. So unfortunately, there's a chance Albies will end up on IL. But the Braves, they have lots of depth, and they can have that next man up mentality. You're probably looking at a Danny Hechavarria or a Charlie Culberson to come in and take Ozzie's spot, which I could see them filling that spot pretty well for them. Both of them solid defensive players, not quite what Albies is, but still defensively they're pretty good. And Culberson, at least, Hechavarria maybe less, but he's still decent, can get the job done offensively. So not too concerned about either of those injuries, especially the way Ozzie's been playing offensively to begin the year. So that's that. Unfortunate injuries. The injuries are going to pile up for all these teams having a limited spring training. So unfortunately, those are piling up for the Braves. They have Soroka, Adams, and now Albies. So two star players, and then Matt Adams is going to be a decent loss as well. But again, next man up, keep it going for the Braves. Now to look forward to tomorrow night's game, we get to see Hyun-Jin Ryu and Sean Newcomb go off against each other pitching wise. Both of them have an 8 ERA or higher, so two pitchers who have been struggling to start the year, and it's going to be a big one for either of their confidences. Braves could really take a step up in the division. They could improve to 9-4, and the Blue Jays want to keep competing in the AL East. So tomorrow night is going to be a crucial game for both teams, in my eyes. The Braves seeing where their pitching staff stands, and the Blue Jays to remain competitive in an only 60-game season. So that's pretty much all I have here tonight. I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow to recap the game that I just previewed for you. So that's all from me. I have been Mo Sports Braves, and I will see you guys later. Chop on.